welcome to the first ever video of Blazers Breakdown. This is a channel I want to start for a while, just kind of dive deep on Blazers basketball and NBA in general. I'm going to start off with the draft pick of the Blazers in 2025, Hansen Yang. I've also seen people call him Yang Hansen, so don't really know, so sorry if I'm mistaking. In my opinion, this is obviously, I think, a big reach for the Blazers, and I think that's kind of the consensus all around basketball, but I want to dive deep and kind of give you guys my thoughts and where I think this team could potentially be going here. So if we look at the stats here, he's going to average 16 points, 10 rebounds, and around 3 blocks a game. If we look at his games here, he's pretty consistent. Okay, so when we look at his stats, I didn't expect him to be such a good, field goal shooter. I know he's shooting, layups and dunks most of the time around the basket, but I do like to see how good of a field goal percent shooter he is. And so that's one thing that I thought was a positive. Another thing is his blocks. He's very consistent. If you look at the right side right here, I mean, he's 2 blocks, 3 blocks, 3 blocks, 3 blocks, 7 blocks in a game even. So he's a force to be reckoned with. One thing that I do think is a little worrisome is his three-point shooting and the efficiency. As you see, he doesn't shoot more than 3 a game, and usually it's 1 or 0, and he's missing it. So I don't know if he's going to be a shooter at that next at the next step here, but we'll have to see. I do think this is an overall reach. I think a guy, in my opinion, like Carter Bryant, was someone who I wanted to draft a little bit more, kind of a swing for the fences type of guy. I know if we look at his stats here, he only averaged 6 points a game, but one thing I loved about Carter Bryant was his three-point shot, and that's something I think the Blazers really need, is a guy who can just play 3-and-D ball. Tamani Kamara obviously is a great defender, so I thought adding Carter Bryant was going to be a great pickup here. As you see, he shoots 37% from 3. I know that's on small volumes, but I did think that was going to be a great opportunity for the Blazers, so I was a little bit bummed. Okay, another thing I want to talk about is when we look at how the draft broke down here, you see Cedric Howard is who Memphis took. We traded back and we got a first-round pick from Orlando, if I'm not mistaken, and we took Hansen Yang here. And in Joe Cronin's interview, he said that this is the farthest they felt back. In Joe Cronin's interview, this is the farthest he said he felt comfortable going back. And I just don't know if that's really true. I don't think anyone was really going to take Hansen Yang. I think if we look here, the next center who's really taken off this board, I mean, you don't see it until round 2. It's really big forwards. And so I think the Blazers made a vital mistake in not trying to fall back and get more assets. I think Joe Cronin easily could have fallen back, but he instead kind of overreached and took him at 16. As you'll see throughout the more videos, I think Joe Cronin has made some questionable decisions. So I want you guys to leave in the comments what you guys think about Joe Cronin. And overall, what do you guys think about the draft pick? Is this something we like? Is this something we think will be good for our future? I know now we have 5 centers on the roster, so that's going to be interesting. Does one of them go? It's very interesting to see where this team is on its way, and I hope you guys like this first video. Let me know what you guys think in the comments about Hansen Yang and about this team in general. And thank you guys for watching.